RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great entertainment video blogs, great personality profiles, plus a whole lot more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites and platforms. RVBN, the only video blog that matters. Time now is 8:33 in the evening on Saturday, February 11, 2017. Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night. And it's about 21 degrees under clear skies. The moon is full, but going to cloud over, and the snow starts anywhere between 10 and 1 in eastern Massachusetts. Winter storm warning. And several inches of snow, perhaps 12 to 18 inches in north of the Mass Pike, and in Maine, down East Maine, 18 to 26 inches. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Georgia Tech beat BC men's basketball team by the score of 65-54 today. And sad news to report. Former NBA player Fab Melo passed away at the age of 26. He briefly played for the Boston Celtics and in the D-League. Don't know what happened, but this is a sad tragedy. Prayers to his family in this time of need. And that's about it on the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my third and final video blog of the night. Get out. You're so sweet, 'cause they're cute. The more the merrier. Go find something to do. I know. Great quotes only on RVBN. RVBN. Time now is 8:35 in the evening. I am back. My third and final video blog subject of the night is about the former syndicated TV tabloid show, A Current Affair. A Current Affair had 2 runs. The most famous one was between July 1986 through September 1996 in syndication, and there was a revival from March of 2005 through October of 2005, and it was produced and distributed by 20th Century Fox. Background on A Current Affair. It was originally produced as an irrelevant late-night talk show on Fox 5 in New York City with the host Maury Povich and Maureen O'Boyle and Stephen Dunleavy, who was a reporter for the New York Post. And it was produced by Peter Brennan and Bert Kearney. And originally, A Current Affair had stories that were overlooked on the local newscast and on the national newscast. Some of these stories were serious, but some of these stories were light-hearted in nature, and Fox 5 got tremendous ratings for these programming, and they decided to start syndicating A Current Affair throughout the country. It on Fox owned and operated affiliates, which at one time was Fox 25 in Boston, and Maury Povich became the primary host of the show for the first 5 years on the air until he left in 1991 to host his own talk show. And Maureen O'Boyle became the primary host for 3 years. Then she left to do a correspondent of Extra, and then Penny Daniels hosted 1994-1995, and then John Scott in 1995 and 1996. The premise of A Current Affair? At first, they did some serious news stories and also celebrity stories about gossip, like stories about celebrities having affairs or marriages or behind the scenes, and some of the hard news stories were were crimes or scandals or stuff like that. But eventually, A Current Affair just became a show with scandals and tragedies, which sometimes they would have multiple topics during the day during its program. Other times they would only have one certain subject that would do the entire show. And at one time, A Current Affair was one of the top syndicated news programs / gossip shows. It peaked in 1990, but it faced stiff competition with hard copy and inside edition, and it eventually lost some prime television spots. In Boston, it bounced around from channel to channel after Fox 25 dumped it. It went on WBZ TV4 for about 3 years at 5 p.m., but they dumped it. Then it went to late night on WCVB Channel 5 at 12:30 in the morning, and then eventually it went to WHCH Channel 7 in Boston in the afternoon. And also, the stories of A Current Affair got kind of, repetitive, same old stuff. Eventually it dropped out of the syndicate, top of the syndicated heap, and Fox decided to pull the plug on A Current Affair in 1996. 9 years later, A Current Affair came back, and this time it was hosted by Tim Green, and it lasted 8 months, mainly on Fox-owned and operated stations, including Fox 25 in Boston, when they were a Fox-owned and operated affiliate. And a tone of the A Current Affair came from switch from true crime stories and more of a serious tone, instead of covering celebrity gossip or celebrity scandals. But this version of A Current Affair got low ratings, and it was canceled to make room for Colorado at Large. A Current Affair was famous for its pyramid-shaped logo, and it would do doo-doo. That was the theme of it. And I watched A Current Affair many times. It was a decent news magazine show. Some of the subjects were serious and a little bit in a dark nature. Maury Povich was a good host of it, but when he left it, I think the hosting went downhill and stuff like that. And maybe he should have stayed on there, hosting it for many more years. He could have done his talk show at the same time, but I think they had a rule that back then that a person could not host 2 syndicated shows at one time. But he probably would have had the stories on there, the people who done them, take a lie detector test to see if they were lying or if they were fathers. That's about it on that. I'll be back tomorrow. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. 3 more video blogs coming for you. First video blog will be about ESPN anchor host Marley McGrath. Second video blog subject of the day is do I think they should use the MBTA Charlie card for the commuter rail? And the third and final video blog of the night is about spring training. Keep time, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rose, mother of WCCO accents, nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome, Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel of New York, such a rocking cool girl, got the best legs in New York City, bar none. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome, Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel of New York, such a rocking cool girl, got the best legs in New York City, bar none. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Lisa Bell of News 6, Orlando, Florida, has a great smile, has fourth best legs in Orlando, Florida. Melissa from the Tilt to Kilt is so cool. She's got the best legs at the Tilt to Kilt in Billerica. And in the words of Bruce Cronin, former co-worker at Hot Hanks Data Technology, want to put a wager on that, Richie. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams, and be careful of the snow.